It is quite literally 82 degrees outside right now. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. Today I thought it would be really fun to try out the viral cold girl makeup trend, otherwise known as the I'm cold makeup look. And I thought it would be very fitting to use the Ice Queen collection from Blinged Brushes. This is their brand new collection that launches this Friday, December 9th at 7 p.m. You guys can use code PAIGE for 10% off. I will have all of the info down below in the description box for you guys. I'm usually not very trendy when it comes to my makeup, but I thought it would be really fun. It's Vlogmas. I was feeling the winter vibes, even though it's literally so hot outside. Sorry if you hear my boyfriend in the background. He's playing Call of Duty with his friends. But I wanted to talk about my scent of the day today. I've been doing this over on Instagram. This has already been a scent of the day, actually. So this is the second day that this has been scent of the day since I started about a week and a half ago. This is Cloud by Ariana Grande. The blue was initially what drew me, but I just love this scent. It is so good. I will have this linked down below. I've been obsessing over fragrances and perfumes lately, so yeah, just wanted to mention that for all of my other fragrance lovers. Now let's zoom in and get started on this attempted cold girl makeup look. Also, instead of asking you to subscribe, I figured I would ask you guys to give this video a thumbs up. I want to try something a little bit different, so if you could, please give this video a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. Now, let's go ahead and get started. I feel like your typical December beverage might be some hot cocoa or hot apple cider, that type of thing. But I've got an ice cold Sprite Zero, so we're keeping up with the icy theme here. Speaking of icy, I'm gonna get to the makeup, I promise. But speaking of icy, this Friday evening, I'm gonna be going live on my YouTube channel. We're gonna get ready and hang out. We're gonna be having what we like to call over on my gaming channel, Icy Hour. So if you guys want to join me, grab yourself an icy or any other kind of beverage, whatever you're feeling, and let's hang out, get ready together, and have a good time. So I will let you guys know exactly what time I'm going live shortly, like within like the day or so, but I thought it would be fun to go live with you guys on this channel because I haven't done that in a while. So, Icy Hour, Friday evening, don't forget. First up, I'm going in with the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I felt like marshmallow was just fitting. It was fitting the vibe, I don't know. This was also in my everyday makeup drawer, so I thought it would be fun to use this today because I've been using the Wet n Wild. That was way too much primer. I've been using the Wet n Wild like Perfect Skin Primer or something. It's a light pink bottle. I forget what it's called, and I'm obsessed with it. I've almost used it up completely. I will say I don't think there is as much product in there as some of my other primers, but it is so good. So I'm kind of making myself branch out and use some other things because I have too much makeup to be using the same primer every single day. Another thing I wanted to talk about was I posted on my
Motion detected at the door.
We had a little motion detection action, but I'm back and I completely forgot what I was saying. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and move on because I literally have no idea. I remember, I was saying I posted on my Instagram story. All right, I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint in the shade 6. I was saying that I wanted to say thank you. Oh my gosh, that was a little interesting. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who left feedback on my Instagram story. I asked you guys to leave feedback if you were feeling compelled to do so. I asked like a bunch of questions like, why do you watch my YouTube channel? And what are your favorite videos of mine? What are your least favorite videos of mine? Who else do you watch on YouTube? Just because I'm trying to get like a feel of what you guys want to see. Obviously I can like look at my analytics and figure out what a majority of people like and don't like, but I want to like hear from you specifically. So if you guys have any input on any of those questions, let me know in the comments down below. Any constructive criticism would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, any input you have, I would love for you to leave that down below. And I gotta say, when I asked why you guys watch me, I expected answers, like mostly like your, you know, makeup hauls or PR hauls or declutters or vlogs or that type of answer, which I did get a lot of those, and I appreciate that answer so much. But so many of you guys were so kind, and I was not like fishing for compliments there. I was just genuinely curious, like, why you guys watch my YouTube channel, and I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who's had anything kind to say about me, and I just was not expecting that, and it was a very happy moment for me when I was going through all of your comments. So thank you so much for that. For my sponge, I'm using my collaboration with Blinged Brushes. This is the Teardrop sponge from our sponge trio. These are the best sponges that you will ever use, in my opinion. I am going for a more natural finish, but I still want some good coverage because I want a nice smooth even skin tone before we put blush all over my face. For powder, I'm using the Chilling Wonder powder from Hard Candy. I am obsessed with this powder. It is so good. And I'm going in with the F52, which is the round kabuki brush from the Ice Queen collection. And I'm going to use this brush to set my under eye area. This is incredible for setting the under eye area. The round shape of it just like fits so well, and it's dense, so it packs on the powder without like caking it up. Sometimes when I apply powder with my sponge to my under eye area, it can kind of get a little bit cakey and thick looking. This does not do that. So I have been loving setting my under eyes with a brush recently, and kabuki brushes are great for that because they are a little bit more on the dense side. So look at that. My under eye looks so good, like magically. I'm also gonna go ahead and set my T-zone with this brush. Just, again, you can do this with your sponge, but I have been loving loving doing it with my round kabuki brush. This powder is also pretty magical, if you ask me. I do want more of a matte look, so I am gonna go in with the F51, which is the large powder brush. And I'm going to set the rest of my face. This is typically what I do anyway, but I am going to go in with a little bit of extra powder because, like I said, I want to be matte. I want to look like I'm freezing cold. I don't know why that is cute, but it is. So that's what we're doing today. I'm filming in front of my Christmas tree, and it just makes me so happy. I love the Christmas vibe. Now it's time to do brows. So I'm going to comb through my brows with my spoolie. This is, I love the spoolies from Bling Brushes. My collaboration with them also comes with a spoolie, and I just feel like they're incredible because it's a one-sided brush. You just have the spoolie. You don't have to worry about smushing the other end when it's sitting in a cup, which is how I have all of my brushes stored. I have literally all of my Bling brushes in either like a cup or an organizer where the bottoms go down. And I don't know, the double-ended thing, like, sure, it's like can be convenient, but I can appreciate a single spoolie, and it's not something that I find very often. So I love that there's a spoolie in this collection, and you guys can like bend the spoolie if you prefer to use it at like an angle. I do both sometimes, but it's incredible. My passion over a spoolie. it's a thing. I mean, I got some crazy brows sometimes. My makeup does not look cute if I don't use a spoolie. For brows, I'm going in with this Morphe, what is this even called? Brow Cream in the shade Latte. Now you still get the angled brush in the set, it's just separate, which again, I find so fantastic. So I am going to tap into this brow pomade cream, whatever you want to call it, and just kind of tidy up my brows a bit. I definitely need to groom my brows because it's been a minute, but you know, we're fine. We're fine for now. So yeah, I just kind of outline the top of my brow. This is where my brows don't match. They look a little funky in the top of the arch area. So I literally just go whoop, and then I kind of fill in, and then I'm good to go. Sometimes I use brow pencil, sometimes I use these cream potted ones. This is actually a fresh one that I just opened the other day, but this brush is fantastic for the brows. It's great for liner, which I'm actually gonna do a little liner moment with some powder. So we'll see how that looks. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and set my brows with some clear brow gel. As always, I'll have everything that I'm using today linked down below in the description box for you guys in case you're interested in checking any of it out. Oh my gosh. My hair is stuck to my Christmas tree. My camera is making me look so pale right now. I think it's the color of my sweatshirt against the dark background. Like, my exposure does not know what to do right now. I'm trying to like overcorrect with something bright. I think that's a little bit better. Now I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I'm gonna use the same kabuki brush, the F52, I think. I'm still learning the numbers on this set, but the F52, and I'm gonna go in with this Jaclyn Cosmetics Vitamin D pressed bronzer, the pressed bronzer. And I'm just gonna go in with like a little bit because we're supposed to look cold. We're not supposed to look sun-kissed, but I do need some color because my skin is just looking a little flat, a little pale. So I'm gonna go in lightly with just a little bit of bronzer around the perimeter of my face. This bronzer smells so freaking good. It smells like coffee, but like also kind of like, I don't know, caramel, like a caramel macchiato is what I'm getting from this bronzer. And I'm not even a huge coffee fan. I've actually been kind of enjoying it a little bit more recently, specifically Starbucks. I love their mocha latte with fat-free milk and their caramel macchiatos or caramel macchiatos. Those are really good too. And that's what this smells like, and it makes me want one. December in Florida is weird because it can be like 90 degrees outside and we're like going to buy Christmas trees in like, you know, tank tops and shorts, and it's funny when people comment on my videos. Actually, multiple people commented on our Christmas tree decorate with me vlog saying like how odd it was to see Jarvis wearing shorts while we went to go pick up our Christmas tree. And again, it's because it was probably like 85 degrees outside. I turned down my exposure a little bit because I feel like, again, my camera just doesn't know what to do with the stark brightness of me and then the dark background. So now that we have a light bronze going on, we're gonna move on to blush, which is actually, no we're not. We're gonna do a little bit of contour. So I have this from Kaleidos. I haven't used this, but I just want to add a little bit of definition to my cheeks. So I'm gonna go in with this flat top contour brush. I'm just gonna tap in there a few times, tap off the excess. I tried to pick something that wasn't super warm toned, but I just want to like tap this in the hollows of my cheeks, and then we'll kind of blend it from there. Now I'm just kind of using the side of the kabuki brush to blend. And then we have a little bit of an angle on this side compared to this side. So I probably don't need to add more products. I'm just gonna tap right in the hollows of my cheekbones. I think that this is gonna be fantastic for cream bronzer and contour, so I cannot wait to try that. I was gonna try it today, but I'm trying to go for a matte look. I actually want to do a video where I revisit like a 1 month update of my Sephora VIB sale haul, and I bought 2 cream bronzers in that video, so I think I'm going to do like, you know, a full face of those products and then do like an update, like a 1 month update on those. So I will try this brush out with either the Rare Beauty cream contour stick or the Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzery thing. My camera battery died, but I am back. I'm trying to decide if I should do my cheeks now or my eyes. Like, should I save the cheeks for the end? Because I feel like that's like the main focus of the video. So I feel like it needs to be like, you know, the grand finale type thing. So I think we'll skip to the eyes. So for the eyes, I'm gonna keep things kind of simple. And I'm gonna go in with my bronzer that I used, Vitamin D, and I'm gonna put this through my crease. I'm using my E51 from Blinged Brushes. This is the largest blending brush. So I'm just going to take this and kind of roughly blend that through my crease. I didn't even prime my eyes because I don't want to go like full glam on this eye look. I still want it to be like simple. So again, we're just gonna run that through the crease super quickly. You can see like the shadow like blends itself out with this brush. It's fantastic. Now I'm gonna go into my Biba palette from Natasha Denona, and I'm gonna take this matte brown here called Freckle, and I'm gonna take this on the E52, which is slightly smaller than the previous. And I'm just going to tuck that into my crease, just creating a little bit more depth. I'm also going to take that same shade and just kind of tap that in my outer corner. Now I'm gonna take the shade Seed, which is this dark brown color here, and I'm gonna use this E55, which is a nice pencil brush. And I'm just gonna use a teensy tiny bit of that. Like I barely tapped in. I'm gonna tap off the excess on my finger. Actually, I tapped off all of the product, so we'll just tap off the excess, and then I'm going to kind of pencil this along my lower lash line. So now that our lower lash line is like on the heavier side as far as color goes, I am gonna go back into this angled brush, and I'm just gonna wipe off the brow product that's on there, and I don't know, that's just the reality of things. That's how I would usually do it. So I'm gonna wipe off the excess, and I'm gonna go back into the shade Seed, and I am going to just kind of tap that on my lash line. I want to do a little bit of a wing. I want to keep it like subtle though. I kind of went through a small phase of doing this kind of powdered wing look at the very beginning of the year with the Patrick Ta Major Dimension palette, and I just loved the way that it looked. So that's what we're doing today. Since I wanted to keep the color of my eye look simple, I thought we would kind of spice it up with a fun wing. Then I'm gonna wipe off the pencil brush that I used, and I'm just going to lightly kind of smudge that just to soften it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna take the highlighter that I'm gonna use, which is Peppermint from Ofra. You guys can use code Paige for 20% off. It has like a slight pink undertone to it, but it is so pretty. And I'm gonna take my E56 and I'm going to tap into this, and then I'm gonna put this on my lid. So I'm gonna do an inner corner highlight, but I just want some sparkle on my lid, and I thought that this would be really, really pretty paired with all of the like neutral brown tones that I'm using. I'm trying not to go too intense because this highlighter can definitely go there, but I'm just kind of lightly tapping in, and I am coating my entire lid with that sparkle just to kind of give an even coat to my eye. So this is the before and after with that shade. So again, I'm just going to lightly apply this all over my lid. Now I'm going to take the E53, which is the precision blending brush, and I'm going to go in with this Ofra glitter topper. This is their Sparklights topper in the shade Glisten. It's the white one. It's so pretty. And I'm just gonna kind of wiggle my brush in there, and then I'm going to tap this on my inner corner. This is such an icy, frosty shade, and I felt like I had to use this for my cold girl makeup look. For lips, I really wanted to use this color. This is from Revlon. This is, I don't even know what shade this is. It's the Matte Light Crayon. I don't see a color, but this is the color. So I thought it'd be fun to try this out. I accidentally broke the tip of it when I was trying to put the cap back on, so we're just gonna ignore that. I wanna do like more of a matte look today, like matte lip look, so I would say this has like a satin finish. And then I brought these darker lip liners. These are from Jacqueline Cosmetics. They are like a fun like reddish berry color. So I have In Control and Easy Peasy. I think I might take a little bit and do like kind of like that popsicle look. So instead of lining like the outer part of my lip with this lip liner, I'm lining the inner part of my lips. I feel like that looks cold, right? Or am I looking cold yet? By the way, I used the shade Easy Peasy for that. Now it's time for the blush, and I actually grabbed a cream blush. This is from Jacqueline Cosmetics. This is in the shade Empress, and I thought that this would be the perfect blush color. We will find out. I'm gonna use the angled blush brush from the Ice Queen collection. This is the F54, and I'm gonna put some of this on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to stipple my brush into it and go that way so we can start slow. So I'm just going to evenly coat my brush, And then I'm gonna start tapping this on my cheeks. So I feel like there's a fine line between looking cold, like flushed and cold, and looking sunburned. So we're gonna try to not look sunburned. Is it sunburned or sunburnt? I've had this conversation with someone before and I don't know what the correct word is. Sunburned, sunburnt. I feel like it's I don't know what it is, so we're just gonna move past that. But I am going to start by just literally going all over my cheeks here. We're gonna bring it over my nose. I was gonna say over the nose. I'm gonna bring it over my nose here in a second, but I kind of want to get the cheeks perfected first. So lots and lots of blush here. I feel like I am looking cold. Like I feel like it looks like I'm like freezing and my cheeks are like wind trapped from like being on a glacier or something. Maybe that was a little dramatic. So I was vibing with this. I was like, you know what, I'm looking cold and cute, but I'm also kind of getting clown vibes now with the like the reddish lip and the pale matte face and the red cheeks. So yeah, I'm just gonna tap whatever's left over on like my forehead and chin because maybe I'm cold there too. All right, that's enough of that. So for a highlighter, I'm gonna go in with peppermint. I can't take myself seriously now. I'm gonna be using the fan brush. This is the F53. This is a fantastic fan brush. I'm just gonna tap right on into my highlights. And I'm gonna keep my highlight up high. Like normally I would bring it down onto here, but I'm gonna keep it up high today like this, just to make sure we don't take away from the blush moment. I'm also gonna take it down the center of my nose. Now I'm going to set my face with some setting spray, and then we will put some mascara on and I will show you guys the final review. But like, did I do a good job? I have never gotten to dress like this in my entire life. I don't think I've ever worn one of these hats before. I think that it is so cute. Look at the pom-pom ball. I feel so cozy, but also I'm pretty uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, and this scarf, it never gets cold enough to wear an outfit like this in Florida. Maybe it does, I just don't go outside, I don't know, but I feel so cute. I feel like I want to go like play in the snow or something. I am obsessed with this cold girl makeup look. Is it something that I would ever do like in my daily life? Probably not, but I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I didn't realize today was Thursday, so tomorrow is gonna be my Icy Hour live stream. So keep an eye out on social media for a time for when that's happening, so you know when to go get your icy and join me. And don't forget that tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, the Bling Brushes Ice Queen collection launches, and you guys can use code PAIGE for 10% off. Well, this was fun. Definitely different for me, but also like so fun, and I wish that it was cold outside. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like the video. I love you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.